a big thing I decided this year, which was also scary. It was a year of scary choices and just leaning in. I took all of the songs off my Spotify page, which was like really scary because of course it gives you like a certain number of monthly listeners.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had pushed I was almost at 1 million earlier this year because I, a few different playlists and different things. And then I felt very just like stuck because constantly my top 10 were these songs, and I was like, I those don't represent me. These aren't the newer songs that really represent me. So I was like, I'm gonna take them off. I also I've been trying for a long time, but was able to like talk to a few people about like putting my character name as the artist instead of my name. And it was really scary because all of a sudden I saw all these, listeners necessarily like drop and not be there anymore. But it also felt right because it didn't represent me musically, and it didn't feel right to have it represent me musically. And I feel like on an Amazon Music, on any of these platforms, I want to make sure that I'm being represented, accurately.
Yeah. And also you want to be represented. You want people to see you as you. And I get a lot of respect, a lot of appreciation
Scary,
for
though.
that. Yeah, terrifying.
Scary, yeah.
But you gotta shed some old to bring in the new,
You do, yeah. And I'll always I will never shy away from the show and like talking about the show because I do love it, and I'm still so grateful to be a part of it. But of course, there are times when I feel like frustrated and stuck because it was years ago, and I am a different person, and I have grown from that. And I do feel like I had to strategize my career because of that, rather than if I didn't have that, I probably would be making different decisions.
Genuinely a blessing and a curse.
It is. But most of the time more of a blessing than a curse. But then there are plenty of times when I feel more of the curse vibes.
And I even love seeing pictures of you and Ross these days when you guys get to meet up and post. I'm like, that's great.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He is the best, truly. Just one of the loveliest people. I feel that with Caleb and Rainey too. I want us all to hang out forever and ever and ever.
Really good group of people. You're right.
Really
like
good
very
group of
unique
people.
and different, where everybody just got along.
It was just, so good.
Healthy.
It is funny though. Sometimes when we get together all together, I do sometimes like feel like I revert back to who I was at. It's
Totally.
Truly a family vibe. Like when I don't know if you ever feel this way hanging out with your family. When you are with your family, you sometimes just revert back to like the 11-year-old self that you were, where you're like, wait, I am a grown-ass adult, man. I am so much more than that. So sometimes we hung out all together back in March. And I will say I had like flashbacks. I was like, wait, I am a different person than I was when I was 15, but all of a sudden I feel my 15-year-old tendencies coming out, which is a little strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like a vulnerable, real relationship. It's hard to duplicate, Those don't always come in your life.
No, 100% not.